Time for the 49ers Rush Podcast.
All right, we are to the vets. Willie Snead, wide receiver, Willie Snead the fourth. He comes in at number 75 on our roster countdown and had an incredible career. Yeah, ups and downs. He was great on his rookie deal with the Saints. Then he got paid big time in Baltimore, had 3 very productive years there. After that, NFL journeyman. He's wearing jersey number 83 for the 49ers currently, but as we saw last year, this cat's number is going to change a bunch. He kind of gets what's left over, but the contribution that he brings is so important. Special teams, run blocking, incredible. We'll dive into all those. Shout out to the man, Josh, the 49ers guru, as he has crushed this series. He has done such a good job. Now, Willie Snead. 5'11", 200 pounds, exactly what the Niners like in all of their DBs. And you look across, like, there's no real metric that stands out for Willie Snead. He's kind of about average everywhere except long arms. He's got 33-inch arms, which is top 79 percentile of all wide receivers in the NFL, and 10.25-inch hands. Huge hands, 94 percentile. Shanahan loves long arms. It's a big deal to him. He's 30 years old. Ran a 4.6 240, not a speed guy. 1.6 10 cone or 10 yard, not good. 7.19 second 3 cone, not good. Vertical 33.5, all right. There's just not much there. The broad jump's pretty good, 11 and 3 inches. You punch in his measurables on Mock Draftable, these are the comps. Rashard Higgins, Tyler Boyd, James Washington, and Austin Mack, an undrafted free agent that was with the Niners 2 years ago, off and on. And so he fits what the Niners want in this wide receiver that can play all 3 spots, but also special teams. That's just kind of what he was. And so you look at his career, it's rather interesting. Undrafted free agent out of Ball State. If somebody would have asked me to guess which college Willie Snead graduated from and played, I would have missed it. I would have missed it big time. Now, before he went to Ball State, he was at, I'm going to mispronounce this, the Michigan school. All you Northerners and Canadians are going to get so mad at me. Muskegon Heights High School in Michigan. I know I'm wrong there. 2-star recruit, but, man, he was fun. A high school quarterback. This dude threw for over 4,000 yards and 40 touchdowns while rushing for 2,500 yards, 29 touchdowns in his career. Just was he was all over the place. Now, you look at, he was, on defense, he played both ways in high school. He was a linebacker and a safety and a quarterback and a running back and a wide receiver. His dad, Willie Snead III, played wide receiver for Virginia and Florida and was drafted by the Jets in the 12th round. There used to be a bunch of drafts back in 1989 with the 321st pick. That is awesome. Now, you look at what he did at Ball State, 2-time first-team All-MAC in 2012 and 2013. He was selected as a Blitnikoff Award semifinalist in 2013. That goes to the best wide receiver in college football. 2013 honorable mention wide receiver by Sports Illustrated. Had a great year. Now, he comes to play in the NFL, and, man, he's just been everywhere. He comes out, jumps on the scene way back when the Saints were beyond relevant and just had some great years. 3 great years with the Saints. Then he got paid huge. Now, here's what's crazy is because he turned into a journeyman after his time with Buffalo, or at the Baltimore. So 7 years into his career, he just became a journeyman. He's had 47 NFL transactions that I counted. If I'm missing one or Josh is missing one, on-off teams lately. But you look at his total earnings, he's $17 million. He's got paid, and I freaking love it. Makes me happy. Now, almost all that chunk came after his rookie deal. He made $13 million of his 17, all with his 3 years in Baltimore. So from that point, just kind of getting these small contracts out there. Now, if you look at just his career together, all right, it's impressive. 418 targets, 279 receptions, 3,431 yards. He's averaged 12.2 yards per catch. That's good. 16 touchdowns. He's got a 66% catch rate. Pretty good. He's put up the numbers. He's played in 99 career games, which I was like, all right, I want to figure out what this means, right? 99. He's a vet, guys. So much so, his 99 career games appeared in is more than Debo and Ayuk combined. Close. Debo's played in 51. Ayuk's played in 46. So you're looking at 97 games, but this guy has played that long. You can add in both their careers, and he's played in more games by himself. And that's what he brings to the table. It's experience, versatility, special teams, locker room. He's been there. He's done that. And the wide receiver room for the 49ers is young. It's a bunch of pups, man. Debo's kind of seen as the vet, but he's played 4 years. That's it. And so having a guy like this come in and just has been in a lot of locker rooms, be able just to be a calming presence has been great. Now, last year for the 49ers, he got 68 snaps in 4 games. So off and on, whenever there were injuries, he'd step in, whatever else. He only had 30 snaps at wide receiver. The rest were all special teams. And all of his special team stats, whenever he's active, he played all 4 special teams units. So very, very valuable on that. So you've got Schneider, the special teams coordinator, that's like, yep, I like this guy, right? Kind of a special teams type captain dude. But then you look at what he brings offensively. Here are his PFF scores from last year, and it's a small sample size, I understand. 55.3 on offense, not great. 52 pass grade, not great. But this is why Kyle Shanahan loves him and why I think he's going to be around a lot this year. 77.2 run blocking grade. That is the second highest run blocking grade of any player on the team all of last year. The only person higher than him, you guessed it, Trent Williams with a 92.9, which is just bananas. One of the highest accumulative scores for an entire year of any offensive player ever run blocking. But you could even look at, okay, Debo gets hurt, right? And so Ray McLeod kind of steps into the Debo role. They promote Willie Snead. Willie Snead's the one that had the block to set Ray McLeod free on that 70-yard touchdown. You remember that? Like, that's why Kyle Shanahan likes this guy. That's why Schneider, the special teams coordinator, likes this guy. You can trust him. Now, injury history, really not that bad. He missed 3 games with a hamstring back in 2017. Found 2 concussions throughout his time. But, like, dependable, reliable. Is he explosive at this age, 30 years old? No. But will he screw up and cause problems? No, he will not. Will he run block his tail end off and go all out on special teams? He will. And so if you're Kyle Shanahan or John Lynch and you're making this decision on, okay, who do we call up if there's an injury at the wide receiver position? And I mean any, whether that's Ayuk, Debo, Jennings, Ray, Willie Snead is just a comfortable blanket curled up on the couch watching TV because you ain't got to worry about anything going wrong. He's going to do his job. And so this is why we have him so much higher than a lot of other wide receivers on this roster. We got him at 75. 53 people make this roster. Do I think Willie Snead makes the initial roster? I do not. However, if there's an injury at the wide receiver position, it's going to be pretty damn hard for somebody to beat out Willie Snead because the guys on your practice squad and the back end of your roster, there's 2 types. There's, man, we want to keep this high upside, undrafted rookie that needs to develop and eventually he can be a starter. That's not Willie Snead. The second type of practice squad is, man, this is duct tape. If something goes wrong, we can pull him up. Everything's smooth. He's going to fix that broken door handle or whatever you want to say, right? That's Willie Snead. So he played 4 games last year. I would put it at a 50-50 bet that he's going to play at about 4 games this year as well because special teams are so important. Run blocking is everything for Kyle Shanahan. And we know he'll use his wide receivers as run blockers. Do I think he'll get a catch this year? No. But he's just one of those deep round guys that you could call up at a moment's notice that knows everything to do and just kind of calms everything down. This dude's played 99 games. 99! He's going to get past 100 this year with the 49ers, and I'm all for it. These are the types of guys that you got to have around on a championship roster, especially with young quarterbacks. Brock Purdy, 23. Trey Lance, 23, right? Sam Darnold, 25. This guy's got more experience than all of them combined, and he can look those young quarterbacks in the eye in the huddle, and they're going to know what they're getting. So that's number 75, Willie Snead. It was really fun diving into. I have so much respect for the NFL journeyman. And, the average career in the NFL is 2.2 years. That's average. This dude, 99 games. Love it. And I hope that he just keeps freaking turning it around. And I hope that he just stays with the Niners and gets a chance. But that's number 75. Wide receiver Willie Snead, the fourth. Keep that lineage going there, big dog. And until next time, we'll just keep counting them down.